Welcome on, everyone. We've got Keep Fit HIIT with you today. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving holiday. I'm just going to get that turkey trot checkout link in the chat box for you, and we can get going. All right. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's get moving. Let's shake our arms out, get some blood flow there, step a little bit side to side. All right. I know I was feeling a little lethargic and slow this morning, but I feel a little more energized now that I've been moving. All right, let's take it to some spine twists. I forgot to shut the blinds, so people are walking by and watching me. Maybe it'll motivate them, who knows? Or they'll just think I'm a crazy lady talking to myself. All right, go ahead, hands on your hips. Let's just squat, stand up. Slow and controlled. Good. Take that same position, but we're going to rotate that pelvis forward a little bit. Push our hips backwards, stand up. So we've got some good hip hinges. One more. Good. Have a wide stance. Lateral lunge side to side. Good. Today's workout's going to be pretty plain and simple. We've got 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Arms out. Let's reach for the opposite foot. Stand back up. And we're going to do 3 laps of all of our exercises. We've got 8 different exercises. So it just means we have about 24 intervals of work. Good, last one. Perfect. All right, let's just kind of get our hip flexors going. We're gonna go up and out. Up and out, good. Strong core here. Nice job. One more each side, if you can balance. All right, make sure you roll those shoulders back a little bit. And then last activation, let's just do some calf raises. Up and down. All right, so just a reminder, I'm restating it. We've got 8 different exercises, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. I believe we're getting 40 seconds of work or 40 seconds of rest in between each lap. And we're gonna do 3 laps, okay? And that should give us up until the end of our workout, okay? So let's get going, grab some water. First exercise is gonna be cardio. It's gonna be fast feet forward and back. So basically, pretend you have a square or a line. You got to go over, you're going to go forward and back. And you need to pump your arms with it, okay? I'll tell you when it's 15 seconds if you want to switch which leg you're starting with. Okay, in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. All right, back feet forward and back. Pump your arms. Slide on your toes. Other foot starts. Modify it by not going as fast and more of a march. 7 seconds. And rest, good. All right, so we're gonna do a jumping jack, but with a squat. So our feet are gonna go out in our squat, then we jump together. Let's go, so it's squat and jump. More of a sumo squat here. So my toes are facing out. And my knees are going out, they're not caving in. Modified version, squat, and then do the 2 steps in and out. 3, and rest, good. All right, we're coming down to the floor. We've got wide mountain climbers, which means we're gonna bring our knee to the outside of that elbow. Let's go. So it's right here. Instead of driving it to the chest, it's out to the side. Slow it down by doing a step tap. 15. 5. And rest. Good. All right, bring it back up. We're gonna work our back. We're gonna do some reverse flies. So, feet are hip width apart. Push your hips backwards. Arms down. Squeeze. Up and down. $15. Good. 3. And rest. Nice. All right, we're gonna do some lateral work. We've got ice skaters. So modify it by step tapping, step lifting, or all out is the jump with that foot up. Modified, tap, all out, jump, and lift. 15 seconds. 5, 3, and rest. Good. All right. We've got lunge jumps, but with a pulse. Modify it by not doing the jump. Let's go. So we step back, pulse, switch. Modified. Same thing. We just step together instead of jump. Try to have both knees bending evenly. Chest is forward a little bit. Squeeze your glutes. Good. If you want to make it harder, you can even take the pulse out. And rest. Good. All right. We've got inchworms next. Fast arms out and walk back in with the hands. So back out and then walk back in, stand up. Out, back in, stand up. Good. Keep going, don't slow down. I wore the wrong shirt for this. 10 seconds. And rest, good. All right, down to the floor, last exercise. Sit up with a twist. So we're coming down, hands behind the head, up, twist that tricep across that knee. You can't go all the way up with a sit up. We can do a crunch with a twist. Just try not to pull onto the head. 10. Last one. Perfect. All right. 40 seconds of rest. Try not to stay on the floor. Stand up. Keep moving if you can. If you want to jog in place, jog in place. If you want to grab some water, step in place. You can join me. We're going to do that all 2 more times. Then we have a little bit of time to cool down at the end, okay? 15 seconds. Starting with those fast feet forward and back. Good work. In 5, 3, 2. Let's go. 2 feet forward, 2 feet back. Pump your arms, light on the toes. Your heels are like never touching the ground. Start with the other leg. Pick it up, pick it up. Floor is lava. 5. And rest. Good. All right. In and out squat jumps. You're going to that sumo squat. And then fast feet together and back out. Let's go. Sumo. Together. Good work. Five, 3, and rest. Good. All right. Wide mountain climbers. In 3, 2. I think this exercise is the hardest for me. Let's go. Good work. Halfway. Five. Don't quit. And rest. Oh, we only have to do that one more time. Thank goodness. All right, reverse flies. Feet hip width apart. Push those hips backwards, flat back. Up and down. Feel your back muscles working. Try not to lift your traps up. 15. 10. 3. And rest. Good. All right, ice skaters. Try to be a little more explosive this time if you can. Let's go. Side to side. It also helps when I have my chest leaning forward. So from a side, you can see that's how I can explode. If I stand upright, can't do much. I mean, again, I'm not rounding forward. My hips are pushed backward and my back is flat. 3. And rest. Good. All right. Lunge, pulse, jump. Let's go. Down, pulse, switch. Remember, step together and do a reverse lunge. If that feels better on your knees. I also want you to pay attention to that front leg. This isn't happening. Keep that glute engaged. We're also not in a straight line like this. We're on train tracks. 3. And rest. Good. Inchworms. All right, nice and quick with the hands. Walk out, get to the plank, walk back in, stand up, back down. If this hurts your wrist at all, you can hold a plank on your forearms, and you can just shift back and forth instead of being on those wrists. Good, 5 seconds. And rest. Awesome job. Last exercise. Down to the floor. Sit up or crunch with a twist. Let's go. Up, twist. I find it actually helps me when I cross my arms in front, but I'm not tempted to pull on my head. 5. Last one. Good, and rest. All right, 40 seconds of rest. Grab your water. We have a little bit more than 5 minutes left. And then we'll cool it down. Good work. Try not to be seated here. We got one more round. You got to give it all out. This is where the HIIT part is really important. High intensity interval training. You need to go as hard as you can so we can get into the right energy pathway. So we're getting a lot once we're done. All right, fast feet forward and back. The harder you work now, the more caloric burn you're going to have throughout the next 24 hours. All right, other leg begins. 10 seconds. We want our EPOC to be high. For excess post-oxygen consumption and rest. You might not feel like you're breathing heavy 10 minutes after the workout, but we're needing to get oxygen stores back to our muscles. All right, sumo squat and jump in. Good, squeeze your glutes here. Try not to jump too high. You want to make that inner jump really quick. Back feet in and back out. 10 seconds. 5, 3, and rest. Okay, my favorite, not wide mountain climbers. We just got to get it done here. Try not to stop. Push through. Let's go. Get that knee up to that tricep. Better keep your hips down. Past the halfway mark. 10. 3. And rest. Good work. All right, bring it back up to feet. Reverse flies. Those always get me out of breath. All right, let's go. Flat back, hinge at the hips. If you feel this in your low back, stand up, reposition your pelvis, put it backwards, and get going. Who would think that this exercise without weights would actually get a little burn? 8 seconds. Stand up, good. All right, ice skaters. Explode here. Try not to pause too much on the balance part. Let's go. So notice, now I can just go side to side without pause. Pause, we don't want that. We want to go side, side. Quick change in direction. This is a very good agility skill. 15 seconds. And rest. Whew. All right. Pulse lunge jumps. Let's go. Lunge, pulse, and switch. Get that knee a little bit lower if you can. Plyo lunges will always be a very good way to burn out those legs. 10 seconds. My gymnastics coach would make us do these for like 5 minutes. It was brutal. And rest. Took me a while to make my own classes do those exercises again. Ugh. Inchworms. All right, let's go. Don't relax here. This is a really easy time to slow down. Walk the hands out, walk them back in. Good. good skill to be able to go down to the floor and back up. 8 seconds. And rest. Good work. Last exercise. To the floor. We got our core. Sit up and twist. Let's go. Good. Ten. 3. Last breath. Good. All right, team. Awesome job. Bring it up to stand for me. Side tap it out. So we actually have 4 minutes left. And don't worry, we'll have time to cool down. But I just want us to rack up some steps and do some interval sprint. We'll just do 3 to 5 of them. We'll see how hard you run. We're gonna do 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off like we just did. But we're gonna sprint as hard as we can in place. So bring it up to your feet. If you want lower impact, just march as fast as you can. All right, 30 seconds of sprint. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. All right, sprint it out. Get those feet up. Pump your arms. We're basically done at this point, so give it all you got. 15 seconds. 10. 5. 3, 2, and side tap. All right, do 2 more of those. You got it. All right, let's go. Fast sprint. Even here, I have a slight forward lean. I'm not upright. I'm leaning forward because I'm sprinting. 20 seconds, come on. 15. 10. 5. 3, 2, and 1. We got 1 more left. Because I know you guys are sprinting as hard as me. In 3, 2, last 30 seconds. Let's go. Sprint hard. Pick those feet up. Don't leave them on the floor. Use your arms. Almost there. 15. 10. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, now you can walk it off. You're done now. I have nothing else in store. Deep breath. Good work, everyone. Grab your water. Try not to sit down right after this class. Try to go for a little walk or stay standing. Pace a little bit in place. Let that heart rate just naturally slow down. But sometimes when we sit down right away after a workout, it's gonna be all confusing for the heart. You're not gonna feel very good. So we wanna cool down. All right, take some deep breaths. Good. If you have a wall or something to balance with, go ahead and go over there and let's grab our foot. Stretch that quad and hip flexor out. Whole time you're practicing some deep breaths. Good. You're welcome, Becky. Other leg. Deep breath. Good. Do another stretch. One more stretch. Heel out. Bend that bottom leg. Hands on the hips. Push those hips backwards. Back is flat. I'm not rounding here. Good. Step together. Other side. Heel out. Bend that bottom leg. Hips back. Keep with a straight spine. All right, and do me a favor, keep those shoulders back, pulled down, keep that head in line so we're not like this the rest of today and this week. Okay, good posture. Your body will thank you in the long run. All right, team, thanks for joining. Don't sit down right away. Try to get a walk in or something. I'll see you in some later classes. Woo.